the Beehive Sports Halloween edition, Week 9, NFL Sunday
Spooky.
slate. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, boys. You know who it is. We got Xavier dressed up as Channing Tatum from Magic Mike. We got Arnold. He's gonna be the Undertaker, WWE. Sebi down here is Sam Jackson from Pulp Fiction, and I'm dressed as the whatever Ariana Grande from Wicked. So
Keon Coleman.
And Keon Coleman mix.
Yes.
So
yes.
That costume.
I love everyone. I think if
It's
we had
spooky.
to go off the costume contest, we'd have to give it to
It's spooky.
Dak.
Dak Prescott. Game of the week.
Let's get it going.
Here, bro. It's some candy. Get some candy, Sebs.
Eat it.
Damn, he's eating that shit. He digging in him. All right, game 1. No international games for the second week in a row.
Thank
we
God.
got the 6-2 Broncos at the 3-4 Texans. Houston's favored by 1.5 at home. 39.5 point over under. I don't know what is going on in Vegas, but they love the Texans. I would think that the Broncos would be favored in this game, regardless of home field advantage. But this is going to be a game where I'm not excited to really start anybody. It's just two really good defenses, low over under. If you have to start someone, it would be Nico Collins, Woody Marks, J.K. Dobbins, and Cortland Sutton. Besides that, I'm staying away. And I really don't even feel confident starting those guys either. So not much to say about this one for me.
Vegas likes the Texans because the Texans are a good football team. Nico looks like he figured it out last week with a bunch of backups. So I think with Nico back, hopefully this just instills some confidence in him. I think the play calling was a lot better last week. So I think they just hope they continue this moving forward. But I mean, this is just this is going to be a defensive slog. So it might not be very interesting, but I think both teams are really going to see it's really going to take all their offensive power just to try and get some points on the board, because this is two teams that are defensively very heavy. So I'm not confident in any starts. Nico, I might sit Bo Nix this week if you have some better options. Not because he's not good, but because the Texans just don't allow quarterbacks to score a lot of points. So I'd be on the lookout for that. And then no RJ Harvey, no J.K. Dobbins. Just start your starters, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm in that place where I have to choose over Bo Nix and a couple other guys at quarterback, and I just don't want to start Bo Nix. I made a decision to start Sam Darnold over Bo Nix because just this defense of Texans, they don't allow a lot of points to these quarterbacks. And you see the over-under. Whoever's going to win this game, based on Vegas projections, is going to score about 17 to 20 points. And you gotta get lucky. You gotta get lucky on where these touchdowns come from. So obviously you gotta start the guys that you picked up or that you have drafted. Nico, I'm not very happy to start him. I'm going to. If you have the rest of the guys there in Denver, Sutton and JK, you're gonna start him. And if you have no other choice, you have to start Bo Nix. But this game should be a defensive slug, and I'm gonna try my best to stay away from it if I can, but realistically I can't. So yeah, that's what I got to say about this game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is going to be, I think we'll find out later on in the video, but I think this is the lowest scoring game of the slate this weekend. Just defensive matchups all around. I think I'm only starting Nico, only because PS2 is not even playing, so he's probably going to go against that guy who's most penalized, Riley Moss, I think. Maybe I don't know. I don't even know if he'll catch the ball. He might just get tackled before the ball's even thrown at him yet.
Bro, he was getting he was molesting my boy CD last week.
I mean, Broncos could get into the end zone with DPIs like that majority of the game. But yeah, I mean,
and give it to Harvey.
Harvey.
I'm only starting Nico, and I'm not gonna start anybody else. But again, like Arnold said, Dobbins, Sutton, those are all guys you drafted pretty early.
You gotta.
You have to.
Yeah, it'll be a pretty boring game unless you're, one of those analysts. Right?
Would you rather start J.K. Dobbins or Bam Knight?
Bam Knight.
I'm not.
Playoff fucking.
Even if they're not playing the fucking Cowboys, I'm still starting Bam Knight over JK and the Texans.
I mean, Houston just freaking clamps TMZ.
But this is the only week that you can start Bam Knight, by the way. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm
don't
taking
think you
advantage
start
of
him
it.
again after this.
Yeah.
Yeah. On to the 7-1 Colts at the 4-3 Steelers. Indy's a 3.5-point favorite. I kind of would have expected it to be a little bit more. And that over-under is at 50.5. I think the Colts keep rolling. I cannot see how someone's going to stop this team as long as JT is at full health and that O-line is at full health. I mean, if you want to stop JT, you load the box, and then maybe you can stop him. Probably not. And once you do that, there's a lot of playmakers like Warren and Josh Downs and all those guys are kind of stepping up. Then DJ's throwing it over the top. Like he's just looks good. So, you know, I think you could start JT in this game if you have to. And Warren will be a pretty good start. Other than that, I think Indy covers this. I think I'd probably take the under on it, to be honest. I don't know if the Steelers can really compete with this Colts offense. But not much else to say about this one.
Yeah. This is really just going to be a game to see how many points this Colts will score. I think it's their game to lose, man. Their offense is just so powerful. It's really hard to stop a great tight end, a great quarterback, and a great running back. So they're just kind of picking and choosing however they want to score each drive. I am taking Jonnu Smith here just because Aaron Rodgers seems to make love to a tight end every week, and I feel like Jonnu's due. But other than that, I'm not really reaching for anybody on the Steelers. But this will be a fun game to watch. That line is really close. I wonder what Vegas knows. So maybe we'll get some vintage A-Rod out of this one.
I think this is going to be a really fun game, and I think there's a lot of guys you can start in this game as well. One name that hasn't came up is Michael Pittman Jr. This guy is, what is he, wide receiver 8 on the season? Just about. Like, he's for sure a wide receiver 1, a top 12. For sure a top 10 at this point, I believe. That guy he's really good. And I mean, Daniel Jones keeps his offense going. Obviously, it starts with the run game, but passing the ball, and we know the Pittsburgh Steelers, their defense against passers, they give it up to anyone. They're very, very open to letting the ball fly anywhere on the field. So I really like the Colts in this one, obviously, but I think the Steelers can also score a lot of points in this one too, and that's why I think this over/under is very high. I would take the over on it too. That's the thing. Some guys on the Steelers side that I really like is DK, and I really think Jalen Warren's going to have a good game. And this one, I think he has that ability to break it off. And he's going to be passing, or he's going to be catching a lot of balls from Aaron Rodgers. I think the Colts defense, what really helps them is their offense. But defensively, the Colts, they're nothing to cry home along about. So I would take the over in this one. I would also take the Colts line on this one as well, though.
Yeah, I agree. This is going to be a really fun game, I think, to watch. I mean, both teams, their defenses aren't that great. I think the Colts are in the bottom 5 in passing defense. The Steelers just as bad. But I think the Steelers are worse in both aspects, running and defense and passing. But I mean, I'm starting DK in this one, and I'm really liking DK in this one against. I think Kenny Moore might be hurt still, but I don't even think he'd be on Kenny Moore. They're pretty injured in the secondary right now. And the Colts, I mean, you could fire up anybody on the Colts. I would even consider Josh Downs and Alec Pierce. Like, this offense is just rolling. I mean,
big on Alec Pierce.
Yeah. So I think it's a really good game. I'm taking the over on the points, taking the Colts, and I'll be happy to play some people on this matchup. Mainly on the Colts side of the ball, though.
I will say one last thing is, if you have to, and you know, you're considering quarterbacks, I'd start Aaron Rodgers here. I think they're just going to let him air it out and try to keep up with this offense, and he's looked good. I think he's like top 15 in fantasy this year, so why not? Why not put old man in?
The reason why the Colts are bottom of the league when it comes to passing is because their offense is so good. So these other teams have to pass the ball. They can't run the ball on them because, you don't get down the field quick enough than you would passing the ball. So let's start out Rogers
Yeah.
too. Little old man.
Old man Rogers, Perk Rogers. So we got the 3 and 4 Vikings at the 5 and 2 Lions. It's going to be a divisional matchup. Detroit 9.5-point favorite. Looking like the return of JJ McCarthy. Carson Wentz sacrificed his left shoulder for nothing these past couple of weeks. 48.5-point over under. I'm expecting an over in this game. And then fire up all the Lions. Obviously, on the Vikings side, you can probably start Aaron Jones and feel good about it, just because they're going to have to be dumping it off a lot, I feel like, in McCarthy's return. And then start JJ and Addison. I got the Vikings to cover just because it's a divisional matchup, but I got Detroit winning.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of trust in JJ McCarthy at all. So I'd be really wary about any, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawk. I think only Jettas is a safe start here. I don't even like the running backs, especially with that room they got going on. It's funky. So I'd stay away from the Vikings if I could. But I think it'll be a lot closer. Maybe. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have faith in JJ McCarthy. I think the Lions are going to roll. If they hit the over, it's because the Lions scored 35 points.
Yeah, no, I agree with that too. Honestly, if they hit the overs because the Lions. This is what sucks the most for JJ McCarthy is that this guy got hurt and he got to be on the sideline for a little while and they couldn't start him up last game. They couldn't get him going. And now he has to come in and start against the Lions. They're a powerhouse, man. Like, it's a bad situation for him. I think he's going to be under a lot of pressure. And I think this Lions offense is going to roll them. I would take Detroit to cover the spread. And like Xavier said, the only reason they would go over is because of the Lions. I mean, we've seen the Vikings defense and, they do a lot of really fun stuff when it comes to the defense, but Lions offense is just way too good.
Yeah, I agree. I don't got much else to say. I mean, I agree with these guys. I don't trust JJ McCarthy. That offensive line is banged up. He's banged up. Now I feel like they're kind of forcing him into this situation now that Carson Wentz is. They're probably gonna get shit for that. Like they really just let Carson Wentz play with a broken damn shoulder or something. Like
Negligence.
I don't like this offense. JJ, you have to start him obviously, and you just hope because I mean, with JJ McCarthy early in the season, he was only averaging 12, 14 points. Like nothing really like crazy to like. Oh, I got JJ in the first round. But Lions, you know who you're starting. I think it's just Gibbs, Monty, Goff, Laporta, Amon-Ra. James Williams is non-existent this season. I have no idea what's going on after I had a
I was gonna bring that up. Like, what do you guys think about that? How can you rely on that guy? I mean, you probably took him the first 5 rounds, 6 rounds, right? So it's kind of scary that he's not. I don't know.
I think there's better options out there,
Sure.
But when he goes off, he goes off. But you can't just predict that.
Yeah.
Crazy that you might want to take QJ over Jameson Williams at this point in the year. So,
well, there's a point in the year that you take QJ over Jamar Chase. So I mean, I don't think anything's crazy.
That just sounds even crazier, to be honest. But moving on to a real football game, we got the 4 and 4 Panthers at the 5-1-1 Packers. Green Bay 13.5-point favorites. It's going to be at Green Bay. Seems like Bryce Young will be back. I mean, that boy, Andy Dalton, just needs to hang it up. He looked god-awful last week. I mean, he was just standing there and letting himself get hit. I don't know if it's some kind of, kink or fetish or something, but that's just – don't do it on national TV, bro. Panthers side, fire up Dowdle, man. Fire up Dowdle, fire up Tet. Those guys just seem to be like they're good football players. On the Packers side, you're going to fire up Tucker Kraft, that boy Jacobs, and then I don't know what to make about that wide receiver room. I think Dobbs led in targets, but Watson led in receptions. I think those are the only 2 viable starts that you have to start.
Antonio Wicks is back, right?
No,
I
think so. Maybe this week or next week, but I just don't feel confident in starting anyone at the wide receiver position on that team.
Yeah, I'm super hyped that Rico's finally going to be taking the workload here. Shout out to Chuba Hubbard, but Rico is just being more productive with the ball right now, so that's cool for them. And on the package, yeah, I think I'm out on Matthew Golden. I've been waiting too many weeks for him to finally have a good game. He had one 2 weeks ago, but I feel like that's his peak. That might be the best we're going to get out of Matthew Golden this year. So I don't know. I mean, I'm holding on to him, but a couple more weeks of this, and I might just have to drop him and pick up somebody to fill in the waiver spot. I almost did it this week, but I feel like I can't. I think I reached on him, so I'm just holding on to him to see if he'll do anything. But I
You
don't
also
know. I
lost
don't like
Travis
it.
Hunter, so
I
you
did just
gotta.
lose Travis Hunter. Yeah, so it's really bad right now in my
Really
wide
need
receiver room.
here, like two guys. Really, really
Mhm.
bad.
It's a good thing I have
I
two of the
think I
greatest
know.
receivers in the league right now, but don't worry, it's good. It's
One,
good.
bro. JJ's not the greatest right now. Sorry to tell you.
He's goated. He just has a quarterback issues.
I guess a guy that coming out of the wide receiver room that looks like there is potential is Christian Watson. I mean, Jordan Love did have an amazing game last week, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that Christian Watson was able to get vertical. Um, and I think that's what helps the offense, being able to spread it out because you have a lot of guys that are doing a lot of zigs and zags over the middle.
Mhm.
You need a guy that goes deep. They weren't using Matthew Golden like that. Um, and when
That's
they,
what I don't get. That's his whole role, and they
yeah,
just don't do that with him. They give him like bip and bop screens or fucking like jet sweeps. Like I don't know why they play calling him like that. When I mean his
mhm,
most productive game was when he was going up
yeah,
vertical and stuff. So I don't understand. That's why
yeah.
I think it's time for Matthew Golden, the rabbit on the
Mhm.
clock, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen how close Matthew Golden has been when it comes to getting these deep bombs for touchdowns, and after that they just gave up. They gave it up. But I mean, Watson, he might be someone to look at for the next couple of weeks. He might end up just picking up steam and taking over that wide receiver one position. Um, Tucker Craft, though, he's been awesome. He's someone that is. I think that Jordan Love is going to make a case for MVP in the second half of the season. And I think one of these guys is gonna have to step up. And I think out of all of them, I'm not picking the wide receivers. I'd be picking Tucker Craft. And I think Tucker Craft's gonna be the reason why, he gets there. He can be like a Kelsey. He could be like a Mark Andrews. And just gotta
Preach.
let the. I don't know about that. Come on. Um, I really do think I have that confidence in Jordan Love and Tucker Craft to really do something. As far as the game goes, though, Packers taking it. Love Rico. I hope he ends up getting 25 plus carries or touches, whatever.
If they want to
Um,
win, he
but,
will.
but I'll take a Packers cover. I'll take the over as well. Might as well. I want to see what Tet does. Back with Bryce Young again. He had a really good game last one, but that was Andy Dalton. Hopefully they'll be able to unlock something different.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say. I agree with all y'all. Packers receiver room is crazy. Love Kraft, love Jacobs. Kind of love Jordan Love fantasy. And then Packers winning it. Rico hopefully takes the job this week fully, and Ted has a good game.
Jesus, bro. Side note: this Vanderbilt tackling is ridiculous right now. He just stood right in front of Wingo and like watched him run by him.
Okay.
Crazy.
Bravia.
On to the next one. We got the 5-3 Niners at the 2-6 Giants. San Francisco's a 2.5-point favorite, and right off the bat, I'm thinking sneaky upset. I think the Giants might take this game. I mean, Dart just looks good. I think what's his face? Fucking Mac Jones. I think he's starting again. I'm pretty sure that Brock Purdy's out.
He's starting
So,
again.
the only factor that I can think is if Kittle and CMC have a signature game like they're, kind of known for, but the Giants kind of seem like the more complete team. That defense is pretty solid. I think they're going to give Mac Jones fits, and Dart can air it out. He's been able to keep it up with the best of them. So start Tyron Tracy. Now the Scats leg is gone, and then on the Niners side, start CMC and Kittle. I don't feel confident in anyone else in this game, to be honest. Maybe Theo Johnson and Wandale, but that's if you have to.
I would say sneaky upset if the Cam Gadby was still there, but he's not, and I think he was a big part of that culture. So I don't know. We'll see how Jackson Dart can do by himself. But I think the 49ers are going to have their get back game. I don't think CMC was very happy with getting locked up last week, so I expect a big one out of him. I think that spread is really easy to cover. I'd be betting that pretty heavy. I don't think the Giants really have it like that, especially against an offensive juggernaut like the Niners. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when it comes to the running back situation, Scatterboot took the job away from Tyron Tracy. Even last year, we saw that Tyron Tracy was inconsistent, and the reason why they drafted Scatterboot was so that he could take his job. And well, you got hurt, and now Tracy has the job back again. But I don't think that you're going to get the same kind of production that you would want out of Tracy. Comparison to Scatterboot, obviously Scatterboot is very talented, but as far as that goes, I wouldn't have my hopes high on Tracy for the rest of the season. Um, it'd be really fun to see Jackson Dart, put the team on his back and just take this game, but it seems kind of unrealistic, if we're being honest. Both defenses are pretty solid. I would take the under in this game. And it's the Niners offense. Niners offense kind of scares me with Mac Jones, but hopefully they'll be able to come back and do something good. One thing I did want to say, I prefer Darius Slayton over Wandale Robinson. Probably rest of the season too, honestly. There's just something about it. Darius Slayton has that deep action that I think
Connection
Jackson
just
Dart
seems a
really
little
likes.
better.
Yeah, we saw. I don't know if you guys remember that play. If you guys were watching the game, Darius Slayton had that bomb touchdown, got called back because of PI. It was like a little like hand
Yeah.
fighting. It was bullshit.
Yeah. It was
So,
a weak call.
so I like Darius Slayton probably rest of the season over Wando. It depends on how the targets look, but I think I would like Darius Slayton over Wando. But I have to make a decision there.
I think I agree with you. I think Jerry Slayton fills out, obviously not at all or close, but at least fills out that like position that Malik Neighbors played on the outside. As like stated last week. I'm taking the under on this game too. I mean, Mac Jones and that offense, they had a good little week or so when Kendrick Bourne just lit it up. But I mean, last week they just couldn't. I mean, it was Houston, but you're without Pearsall. You got CMC Kittle, Joanne Jennings is fighting every damn part of his body. I don't know what he's
Every week.
I hope Tracy is really good. I'm kind of banking on him being a solid RB2, low end RB2 flex running back play, which I think he can be. He did finish with I think 1,200 yards and 8 tutties last season. Inconsistent, yeah, but that's a pretty solid line for a rookie. I mean, Rico Dowd did the same thing with the Cowboys, and now look at him.
I just
remember,
don't. I don't. I don't have.
remember-
I don't. I don't have a lot of confidence in an RB1 that got outplayed and then by circumstances back to RB1. Like I don't think that's a good running back. I think he's just like we have no other choice. And I think
is not human, bro.
exactly. I don't think Tyron Tracy. I think he's like pedestrian running back. I don't think you're gonna expect a lot out of him. But I mean, he is an RB1, so if they get down the goal line, they might have to just give it to him because they have nobody else. But I don't have a lot of confidence in him. I would try to trade him. He's a big name. Like he's a big RB1, not a big name, but he's
Tracy
been brought up a lot.
Clark.
Go get Zach Charbonnet.
Texas Tud.
You're so far ahead, bro. I wish I could see. All right, bro. Let's go next game. The jungle. Bears Bengals.
The Bears-Bengals battle of the animals. So the 4-3 Bears at the 3-5 Bengals. Chicago 2.5-point favorite at the Bengals. I think Flacco is. Oh nope. I think Flacco said he was gonna play. That was the last thing I've seen. I don't know if anyone's seen anything different. Caleb Williams has just fallen off a cliff since the start of the season. He looked really good. I mean, he threw 17 touchdowns against the Cowboys, and then after that, I think he's had maybe one in each game, 1 or 0 in each game after that. The Bengals side with Flacco, I mean, Flacco just revitalized that offense, man. They're putting up 30-plus points consistently. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are relevant again. Chase Brown's running the ball. But I think if Flacco plays, I think the Bengals will win this game. But if he doesn't play, then I think the Bears. Jake Brown is just terrible. So I think it'll be the Bears. I feel like that under. I'm betting that under. I'm not too confident in a hurt Flacco to light it up, even if he is healthy.
Yeah, I think that's crazy about the Bengals team is how much they were being held back by Jake Browning. I think it was we were ready to give up on everybody that couple of weeks we had to see Jake Browning out there, but I think he's just a really bad quarterback. So it's fun to see them good. I like to see the Bengals operating at a higher level than the past couple of weeks. We saw some Drake Browning. So I just don't really see the Bears. I mean, like I'm watching their games and they're pretty good against okay teams, but I think when you put like a real test to them, they kind of disappear. So I'm taking the Bengals here, and I think they should handle it pretty easily. Caleb Williams is good, but he's not like putting the team on his back. Like Rome Odunze. I think they're as good as Rome plays. If Rome has a good game, then the Bears will be fine. But other than that, I think the Bengals will take this one.
I like the Bears in this one, honestly. The Bears have been controlling the ball a lot when it comes to their running game. We've seen Swift and we've seen Kyle Monangai have some pretty big carry games. I mean, what was it against the Saints 2 weeks ago? That it was like 40 carries between the two.
Yeah, they ran the ball a lot.
Yeah, and even last week we saw a lot of carries too. Um, but the Bears' running game has really taken a step forward, and the passing game has been victim of that. Um, but Caleb Williams definitely has taken that step back. He looked really good. He looked like he was making those reads. He was making elite throws, and now it's kind of like, oh, it took a little bit off the gas. Um, but I think this is a game where they could get back. The Bengals defense is not good. It's literally probably the worst in the league. And I think the Bears can take advantage of that. Um, and I think we'll see some good games out of a couple people, just not a lot. It's not going to be one of those games where you're starting everybody. Just start the ones you need to. Roma Dunze, Manungai, Jamar. Um, One thing I'm kind of scared about when it comes to the Bengals is moving forward. I mean, Flacco takes one more hit on that shoulder, and what's going to happen? Was he
Carson
out for the
Wentzing him. He's
season
gonna
after that?
Carson Wentzing himself.
Yeah, I mean, and then what happens to the Bengals? Downhill, you get Jake
Bring
Browning again.
Go get
So
Jabo.
that's I hope. But yeah, that's one thing I am kind of scared of rest of season. Just hoping that Flacco does stay alive. Um, I'm gonna take the under on this one. I think there's gonna be a lot of reliance on the running game, which is gonna draw a lot of clock time. So yeah, that's how I feel about this game. I would take the Bears to win and cover though.
Yeah, I agree with Arnold. Taking the under, taking the Bears. I'm really only starting Ndunze, one guy, Caleb Williams on that offense, and Bengals. Chase Brown, Jamar Chase. I'm starting T. Higgins. Hopefully he does well. Boomer bust, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't got really much else to throw in there. I mean, I agree with these guys.
With Joe Flacco potential injury on the way, are you dealing Jamar Chase right now? Are you holding on to that?
Absolutely not, because they'll just bring back Joe Breezy. Just
Oh
get him out
yeah,
there.
yes. Okay, speaking of that too, you think Joe Burrow gonna play this season?
No,
What
I
record
think
do you
this,
think they have to have when he's healthy to come back? Like, do they need to be at
they need to
500 or
get
be
the
do they need to
playoff.
be
within
above?
2 games of the playoffs because he could win them.
How's that division doing right now? I'm not even really.
It's
It's
actually really
everyone's like
tight.
2-5, 3-5. Like I think the Ravens are projected to win it right now,
Oh, that's
but
right.
they're
That's right.
three and
Yeah,
five.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
Super tight.
yeah.
You guys think if any trades are done this year, it has to be today? Because they're not gonna make any trades on Sunday. They're not gonna make any maybe Monday. Trade
They'll
deadline's
do
on
it on
Tuesday.
they'll do it on Tuesday. All the trades usually happen on Tuesday.
On the
The
deadline
day of.
day, right? Day
Day
of,
of.
like
Day of.
leading up to.
Yeah, that's when
I'm
the most pressure.
I'm hoping to see a change.
I want to see Tony
Um,
Pollard out of there, but it's gonna help you with Tyjae Spears.
I would like to see Tony Pollard out of there. I'd like to see.
I like to see Brees Hall out of the Jets.
Did you
I
see
like
they
to see
want
Charbonnet
That sounds
out
so
of Seattle.
I'd like to see the Chiefs get a running back.
Mhm.
A real one. That's very real. I think the Chiefs are on the lookout for a running back right now.
I think Washington needs a running back so bad. I think
They do.
JCM.
Washington needs one bad, bro. They got
Yeah.
nobody. They got 3 dudes that just play tic tac toe every
they
week
got
to
an
see who's gonna
industry
run the
plant
ball.
at running back, bro. They really like
Yeah.
every
I'm
outlet
so
was
out
like,
on
dude, this
Bill.
is like
Bill,
the
Bill, Bill.
Ladainian Tomlinson season on the way. Ain't happened.
Yeah, but bro, he losing touches to Jeremy McNichols,
Mhm.
And Chris Rodriguez,
Chris
who honestly
Rods.
looked better.
Yeah,
We got the 3-4 Falcons at the 6-2 Patriots. New England's a 5.5-point favorite. Looks like the return of Michael Penix. Drake May has been balling out, but I have been looking a little bit deeper, and he hasn't played anybody. He really hasn't. I don't think he's won a game. I saw a crazy stat. He's like 1-7 in his career if he has to throw more than like 26 times. So he's not necessarily carrying the team on his back. I think he's more just game manager, which you can't be mad at him for playing how he's supposed to, right? So you start Diggs. This is the week you have to start Henderson. I'm not too confident about it because the Falcons honestly have a pretty good run defense. But I think New England wins this game. Falcons just look like a bad team. I mean, they're just so up or down. They lost to the Dolphins 1 week, 30-0. I mean, I just let you know everything you need to know about the team. New England covers, and I think I'm betting the over. I think Falcons will fall behind and score like garbage time touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
Insane stat to read that Tua was the only QB to throw over 200 yards against this Falcons defense. That's bananas. I think Drake May is cool, but I mean, it's not like his passing game is really winning them anything. He's also very mobile, and I think you get a little 15, 20 yards here and there. That makes a big difference in the game. So I think that's kind of understated in his like passing stats. I think the Patriots are going to win. The Falcons don't look good. I don't know. They don't really have Drake London seems to be up and down every week. Bijan is pretty solid, except for last week. But I just don't think the Falcons have what it takes offensively to beat the Patriots, who are just really good at getting a little lead and keeping it. So, coming back from a small deficit and then just winning the game. I think that Drake is going to take it.
When they're down 3 points with 55
to the Panthers, bro.
minutes left in the game.
That's a crazy tweet,
we went
bro.
down a touchdown off the opening drive, bro. These guys are the definition of resilience.
That's that Mike Vrabel. That's that Mike Vrabel culture, bro.
Man, I like Drake May. I mean, I just really like the kid. I mean, might be a little bit biased. I have him in a couple of different leagues, but I mean, when you see him on the field, I mean, he makes a difference. He really does make a difference. I mean, he's making these smart throws. He sees deep balls. His deep ball is amazing. He is running the offense like it's his offense. He's the conductor of this train. They're 6-2, and yeah, they've played some teams that haven't been as volatile, more volatile. They've played more volatile teams. They have their ups and downs. But I think when it comes down to it, Drake May is a guy that you want on your team. You want him to be conducting your team. I'd rather have Drake May over, I don't know,
Michael
I think
Penix.
it's going to be hot. No, I mean, obviously. I was going to say, like, I'd rather have Drake May over Sam Darnold. I'd rather have Drake May over
Bryce Young.
I would definitely.
Bo Nix.
Yes. Yeah.
No way. You're joking.
Jaden Daniels.
You're joking.
Yes. Yeah. Over Jaden Daniels.
Bo Nix is crazy.
This guy's drinking the Kool-Aid, man.
I'd rather have him over Baker Mayfield. I'd rather have him over Jalen
No
Hurts.
way.
Whoa. What is
MVP
happening?
Baker Mayfield.
What are you
I'd rather
seeing
have
from him that I'm not?
Herbert?
Yes, Herbert. I thought that was a little
What
more
in
obvious.
the world, bro?
Yeah, no,
Wow.
I think Drake May is really good. You guys, I mean, I was really high on him this offseason. Maybe I was really high on him, and he's been able to do it for this team. But I think he's more than just a game manager. He is a game manager. He's a lot more though than that. And I think it's really fun to see. I like watching the guy. And in New England, these guys, oh my God, New England loves this kid. They love this kid. He left for an injury, came back the next play, and everybody in Foxborough was yelling, bro. It's just you feel it. You feel the energy that Drake Bray brings to this offense. He's a good kid. About the game though, I take the over on this one. I'll take Atlanta covering. I think it's gonna be closer. I think both of these teams are gonna come out and just throw it, toss it, run it. They're gonna do a lot against each other. I know both of these defenses are really good. I feel like it's a trap game. I feel like this is a trap game. This is going to be one of those games where you expect the defense to do good, but the offense come out and just light it up. So I'd be starting pretty good chunk of people. When it comes to the wide receivers of the Patriots, though, that's where I'm kind of iffy. I don't know who comes out of that. Maybe Sebastian, you can talk a little bit more about that. Maybe if you have a better idea of how those wide receivers look in New England. I'm really hoping that Drake
You're the
London
New
comes out and
England
has a
guy,
good
bro.
one.
I was hoping you had the answer for me.
No, brother, you're the wide receiver guy. I just talked about Drake May because I'm the quarterback guy. Talk to me about these wide receivers, man. Stephon Diggs, Kayshon Boutte,
Sean Booty,
who's the other guy? Demario Douglas. You have Hunter
Pop
Henry,
Douglas.
and then now you have Trayvon Henderson. I mean, you have another pass catcher. How do you
nothing
feel
with
about
him,
this?
I mean, I think coming into the season, I thought Diggs was gonna slowly ramp up after that ACO, and he did. Once they got to that Bills game, he had 10 catches, 100 some yards, and I saw the game. Like he moves well, bro.
Looked good.
He's
It looked
juking
good.
people out. He's moving. Like the ACO injury is it didn't happen. But his snap share is going down. But I think that's more of the Patriots, like Brandon said, bro. I was looking at their schedule. They haven't played a good team. The Bills were a good team, but they also led a good, at least 2 touchdown lead majority of that game. So they haven't needed, like he said, May hasn't had to throw 30 times a game. I mean, I don't know what the rest of the season schedule looks like. I don't know if he's ever going to need to throw 30 times a game. But I think that's a reason.
They actually have the best remaining schedule in the league. It's like the easiest schedule. It's like Panthers, Twice. I don't know. It's a easy schedule. They might go undefeated the rest of the season.
They're not throwing the ball. Maybe the Patriots or the Ravens game and the Bills game. Those are the only games. Bengals.
But here's my thing.
I will say if you have Drake May on your team, you should be feeling good because he does have such an easy schedule the remaining of the season.
Yeah.
So he should be able to just get his 20 points and get out of the game.
Here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. When we talk about the Patriots and the success this season, has anybody been saying, "Oh my God, Ramondre Stevenson, he's been carrying the team"? Or are we talking about Drake May and the wide receivers? We're talking about the offensive passing offense.
I don't think anyone's talking about Drake May airing it out and throwing for 304 tuds. That's what I'm going to say.
But they're talking about him throwing for 3 touchdowns or running the ball. They're talking about the successes in the passing offense, and it's not Ramondre, it's not Trayvon Henderson, it's the passing offense and how they've been able to keep teams at bay when it comes to having an explosive offense. When it comes to having an offense that could score 21 plus points every single game. That's
it. You just put Drake May on my most overrated list.
I think these are team. I think they're just team wins. It's not like superstar performances. I like Drake May though; he's cool. But
I think he's good. But the best team he played was the Browns defense, and I don't even think the Browns defense is that great this season. With that offense being so
besides
shit.
Myles Garrett, besides Myles Garrett.
They played the
but they didn't even put that many points on them. Didn't they win by like 17? They put like 17 or 20 or something.
Put 30.
They put 30, yeah.
But like before that, Titans, Saints, Bills.
They won by 17, I think.
Steelers has been ass, Dolphins ass, Raiders ass, and they lost to Raiders. What the fuck? That's one of their losses.
Damn.
Hey,
this will be a deep playoff first round exit team. One more thing important to note: the Falcons do not let up points to tight ends. Sit Hunter Henry this week. There's not been a tight end room to get 40 yards.
And Pitts looks good though. Pitts looks good. He's been getting his targets. He's been getting like 5 targets a game.
Pitts is a must start at this point going forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I like Pitts.
London or Diggs?
Would I sit Drake? Would I sit Drake London?
No, y'all starting Diggs or Drake London this game?
Drake London.
But Gonzo, bro, is he that guy?
I mean, he's still here like wide receiver 1.
He's very good.
I don't think.
No.
They're gonna force feed.
London 15 targets, but what does he get? What does he get out of those?
They're gonna have to stuff the box with Bijan, bro. Don't worry, they bring out big sets. You're good. Drake London, Stephon Diggs, boo boos.
I'll take the talent of Drake London.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go, bro. Shout out to the Patriots and Falcons. 15-minute segment.
Yeah, it's talking.
All right. Onto a real
game of the play.
Yeah, we got to just cut that one out and make it our own. Like, right, Beehive talks the Patriots, bro.
We need a Drake May
it's gonna be like Drake May overrated, underrated, and all of us are just gonna be like.
Drake May over Patrick Mahomes.
Top 3 players the rest of the season. It's like Drake May, QJ, and like fucking Trayvon Henderson.
Best quarterback in New England Patriots history.
It's him and Jacoby Brissett. All right,
Chargers
let's talk about
tied,
real
Chargers
football
tied.
now. We got 5-3 Chargers at the 1-7 Titans. The Chargers 9.5-point favorites. Make that 19.5 points. I think the Chargers are going to come back, just get their get back game, get right. They have not been looking good these past couple of weeks. I'm betting the over on it. Both of these defenses are just not great. Mr. Herbo is, I don't know what to make of him, man. I think like, man, this guy's definitely a top 7 quarterback, and then the next week I'm like, I don't know how this guy is like ever going to win a playoff game the way he plays. So, start Vidal, start QJ, start Keenan Allen, start Ladd. You start the Chargers offense, and then you also add to your honey pot parlay Quentin Johnson over 49.5 receiving yards. He's been a little quiet these past couple of weeks, but he's back. He's going to do it. 49.5 is way too low of a line against the Titans. Lock it in.
Yeah, Justin Herbert is just running for his life every play. He's probably got one of the worst offensive lines in the league right now. And so it's kind of a surprise he's doing as well as he is, even with that booty butt offensive line. But, yeah, they're going to roll the Titans here. They just don't really know what they're doing, I think. I mean, it's the Cam Ward get right season. So I'm not expecting a lot from these guys. I do like Tajay Spears. I think Tony Pollard's on the way out, and I think the Titans are ready to ship him out too. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of Tajay action this game. And I think everyone's just waiting to see who's going to come out for the Titans offensively on the wide receiver side. I know Alec Iomanner has been a big name the past couple of weeks, but I mean, Calvin Ridley is not a bad receiver. He's just had a couple bad weeks and been hurt. So I don't know. I think Calvin Ridley's better than what his stats are saying. And he's got some very serviceable tight ends. So I think we're just waiting to see who's going to pop out of this league. And then their defense isn't horrible. T'Vondre Sweat's really fun. But, yeah, Chargers, this isn't a test for them. They should handle it easily.
I'm going to go against the grain real quick. And before I touch on that, one of the guys that I'm really liking out of this Titans offense is I don't know his first name. No, his second name, DK.
Kimray DK. Yeah, he's coming out too.
Did y'all know that he is the leader in all-purpose yards, receiving, punt returner, kick returning, all-purpose yards in the league?
Damn,
insane. And another thing, the Titans, they took DK over Iomanner in the draft. DK is a guy that I think people should be looking out for. I think if Cam Ward were to take that next step, of course it can be Ridley, probably in a couple weeks though, because I don't think Ridley's coming back this one. He's not coming back the next one. They have a bye week coming up, I believe. Calvin really might end up being a trade candidate to a team that needs a wide receiver.
Possibly.
But I kind of believe in DK more than I would Iomanner. I think DK, and he had a good one last week. And, I would take the bet on him over the rest of the guys coming out of there. I hope that Pollard does get traded. That'd be really cool to see Tajay Spears. We saw what Tajay Spears did at the end of last season. And then we were able to see come some little bit more out of it this season. But now that Pollard's still taking a couple of those carries away, he's held down a little bit. But he almost had 2 touchdowns in the last game too. That's another thing. But yeah, so that's my take on the Titans offense. Going against the grain here, though, I think the Titans are going to win this game. I'm going to take an upset on this one.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to take an upset on this one. I think that the Titans, they're going to probably just show the Chargers something different. I think it's going to be competitive. I can see the game ending like really close, like maybe a 25-24 kind of thing. Something really close, and I think it's going to come down to one of those last plays, and I think the Titans are going to be able to, come out with this one. I see the upset in this one. So
I got a lot of faith in Cam Ward. I like him. I think he can control the game pretty well.
Yeah, I think so too, and I think the Chargers you don't boast about their defense. So, and damn, I hope who's the backup for the Chargers?
Quarterback?
Running back.
Yeah, quarterback.
Easton Stick, still maybe.
Jesus, bro. No idea.
Why are you asking
Well,
that?
they're gonna need him next week. Go on, Sebs.
Damn.
Oh,
That's
bro, I gave
crazy.
you for Herbert. That was that even mean.
Guy's putting out omens, bro. He's putting out.
Herbert, bro, live tell. I
He's
don't
got
even
Justin
wanna
Herbert.
that, bro.
Rudolph.
No, I mean I agree. I don't even know what you said, to be honest. Like that's just threw me off,
Threw me
man.
off, bro.
Everything you said,
I'm scared, bro. I'm scared for Justin Herbert.
Yeah, who do you agree with? Because X said
It's
something
Trey
completely
Lance, bro.
opposite that I did.
Trey Lance? Oh,
It's Trey Lance season, bro.
dance time. Trey Lance dance.
Damn, I need to pick up
Man.
Trey Lance off waivers right now, bro.
Nah, I'm just kidding, bro. He's not gonna get hurt.
All right, talking about Calvin Ridley. He's out. He's probably gonna be out this week. Will probably be out next week. They have a bye, and then he plays the Texans. Do
Is he
you
really
trade
injured?
him? He might not be. Yeah. Are you
who
just
did you
waiting?
say?
He's Calvin Ridley. Are you hoping he's trade bait, or are you just gonna sit on that?
Oh,
Bro, I don't know. He's
I
had a
meant
hamstring injury for
IRL.
like 2 months, bro.
I meant IRL. I didn't mean fantasy.
No. Oh yeah, I'm talking the same thing. Like, do you hold
Oh.
Calvin Ridley, or like are you
Yeah, but who? Yeah, I was gonna say who needs him? Like
I don't know. Anybody
the
can use him.
Ravens?
Honestly.
Ravens
fucking
I think he
Jets.
could be. I think he could be good
Steelers-
use on a
Steelers
team that
could
like
use
needs a veteran wide receiver. You know, I think that.
Steelers need it too.
No,
Steelers-
give it to the
Steelers
Cowboys or
would
something.
be
I don't know.
Yeah, I think okay. All right.
Lions,
yeah, he
like,
could
You have
fucking
anything-
warm
you have
up.
anything else to
He
say
could warm up
about
Pickens'
this?
bench, bro.
I'm
Oh, either way, yeah. So X said something completely different that I said. I said Titans are gonna win this game.
no, yeah, I just
And Chargers taking it.
yeah, we can go on.
1-7 Saints at the 5-2 Rams. We got the Rams 14.5-point favorites. I think that's too high. I think the Saints are a scrappy team. They're gonna call at you no matter what. 43.5-point over under. I'm taking the over on it, but I don't like Shuck making his appearance. I think Rattler's gonna end up in this game at some point. I think either Shuck's gonna get hurt or faking it. Like he's just gonna be. It's gonna be too much for him, especially against the Rams defensive line.
Injury? We're gonna say fake an injury, bro.
He
I mean,
might.
You might. It's
Dude,
embarrassing.
he's gonna be who has that quote? Is it I think it's Sam Darnold, is it not? Where he's like, I was seeing ghosts out there. That's gonna be Shuck, bro. That's gonna be Shuck this week with Jared Verse and who's that? I don't know who's on the other side.
Points.
But
He's gonna say Aaron
Yeah.
Donald on the field, bro.
That-
it's gonna see Aaron Donald, Lawrence Taylor, all of them, bro.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think Saints are gonna cover this, but the over, and then start all the Rams guys. That's about it.
Yeah, I'll make it quick, man. This game is gonna be a romp. I think the Rams are gonna take it for sure. I would bet they're not to cover. That's just a huge margin. There's garbage time tuds that I'm sure we'll get through. I don't like Tyler Shuck. I think that guy's not a very good quarterback. I don't know why they're benching Spencer Rattler. I don't think Tyler is the answer on the bench. So yeah, it's time. It's perfect timing, bro. Yeah, I don't have any stock in this game, and I'm happy. Oh, I got Josh Carty, but that guy's goated too.
I'll make a couple of little cases here and there. I don't like Tyler Shuck, but we don't know what Tyler Shuck is yet. A guy that I'm looking at as a trade candidate is Alvin Kamara. Because what if Tyler Shuck ends up being the guy that just passes it down to Alvin Kamara 7 to 10 times a game? I mean, that just brings Alvin Kamara's value up. That's one thing I wanted to say about that. Brandon, I wanted to ask a question since you're the running back guy. How do you feel about Kyren Williams' rest of season? We've seen that Matthew Stafford, his goal line game has been in the passing. I mean, we've seen Devontae Adams get so many goal line touchdowns. And we've seen in that goal line situation, they're passing the ball more. And we know that Kyren's value comes out of those goal line situations. How do you feel about Kyren moving forward?
Well, first of all, I've never liked Kyren Williams as a football player. I just don't think he's very good at the game of football. I think he's in a good offense, so he's going to get the touches and get the goal line touches. And like you said, he gets those touchdowns. So with Puka back, Devontae looking good, Matthew Stafford, an MVP candidate, he's just an RB2. You'll start him because he's in a good offense, but don't expect a Bijan Robinson type performance or a Jahmyr Gibbs type performance. He's going to get you 12 to 16 points a game. That's about all I can say about that guy.
Can you tell your cousin Isaac that for me, please?
No, okay, quick question. When y'all value you stamp somebody RB1, RB2, wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, what do you mean? What's a wide receiver 2? I always thought like if you're a top 12 wide receiver in fantasy, you're a 1. That's how I see it.
Yes,
I
that's how I
think
see it.
Williams is a top 12 running back in fantasy. So I would say
Yes,
1.
yeah.
You think
Wide
Kyron Williams
receiver-
is?
I think he's a top 12 fantasy running back, yeah.
I don't think so.
I can't name
I
12
mean,
better or 11 better.
I think I can.
Like, yeah, the guys like
You get
H.
close.
James Cook, Saquon,
Barkley, Gibbs,
Gibbs,
TMC, Bijan,
I think I already said Bijan.
JT,
Javonte Williams.
Javonte.
Who else is there?
Chase
It
Brown.
was Scatterbo when he was healthy, honestly. And then
I'm-
Bucky when he's back.
Going Swift
Bucky
over.
when he's
If
back. is
we're
another
talking
one.
numbers, Rico Daddle.
Oh, bro. All right, offer someone to trade Rico and JJ for CMC. Offer that to.
Yeah, I just don't think Kyron Williams is actually good at football. Like when you watch him play, he's not like he's explosive and hits holes crazy or is like some type of gonna hit you with a crazy wheel route and burn you. Like he's just
It's
a
true.
football player. So
He's RB1 though. Like okay, on in terms of the team depth chart, he's RB1. So that's
yeah,
what I
yeah. I mean, you're gonna start him. That's why he's gonna get
Yeah.
you the points. But it's also pretty. I mean, he's kind of like a Derrick Henry, honestly, just with a little bit more receiving upside. It's like if he doesn't get his touchdown, he's gonna get you not that many points.
8
He's top
points.
10 in points per game in fantasy for running backs.
How many? Top 10 points per game?
Yeah, he had that really big game though. He had that game where he had like 3 touchdowns and it was like what 30, 40 points. I think.
Yeah, without that,
That's
he's
the game.
probably like 17 or 18. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I can see how people want him on their team.
Only a 130-point game.
So,
All right.
I think that's enough about this game, right? So
That was
we're
long.
going on to the afternoon games.
God,
We got
dude, these
the
afternoon
4-3
games fucking
Jags.
suck.
The 4-3 Jags at the 2-5 Raiders, and we have Jacksonville as a 2.5-point favorite, 45.5-point over under. I think that Travis Hunter is going to be gone, right? So he's going to be gone for a little bit.
Yeah.
BTJ is primed to have his breakout game, according to the coaches. And the Raiders just look like fucking poo-poo pee-pee, bro. There's not much to say about it besides Brock Bowers is back. So you can fire him up finally. I know that if you held on to him, then congrats. I think you got 12 plus points for the rest of the season if he stays healthy at the tight end position. And I just don't really feel confident with starting anyone in this game. I mean, you have to start the guys like BTJ, Genty, Bowers, whatever, but I'm not jumping up and down about anyone in this game.
Yeah, I'm scared for Brock. I don't really know if he's back or anything. He didn't really have a great first couple weeks. I don't know. Maybe after a little break in the on IR, he might have brought it back. But I don't know. I'm not confident in Brock really, and also just not really confident in Geno anymore. Unfortunately, I love the guy, but he's just missing the mark too many times and just throwing it to the other team. I think the Jaguars are going to handle this, but I don't have enough faith in the Jaguars for them to handle it easily. So I this could be an upset alert. Raiders could win, even though that spread's not a big spread at all. But yeah, big loss for Travis Hunter. I don't know what happened. He just went on IR at practice, so that sucks a lot.
Non-contact, the injury.
That's horrible.
They said his ACL is intact, though. They already confirmed that.
Maybe it's just precautionary IR because you could probably put that dude on
4 games though.
Yeah, that's big. That's big,
Yeah.
especially after coming off his biggest game. That's really tough. But yeah, I think Raiders should be something to watch out for. Ashton Genty might have a big game.
Yeah. I mean, big up the BTJ guys. Obviously, if you took a shot on, maybe trading for him or, making some moves. I think if you probably dealt him before the week, I mean, you probably feel kind of bad. Probably hoping to London straight up. We'll do it. Nah, I'm joking though. But yeah, no, this game should be a game. I don't really have much to say about it, honestly. We're just hoping that these teams are coming back with another fire. I know Geno looked really bad. Hopefully the Raiders took this bye week to kind of restructure the offense and what it's going to look like for the remainder of the season. And hopefully it takes a little bit more pressure off of Geno. We get a little bit more running coming out of the backfield. And then also if Brock Bowers back, I mean, it's kind of crazy to hear this out of you, Xavier, man. You said Brock Bowers was a MVP
I
candidate.
did say a dark horse MVP candidate, but wow,
Dark horse,
man.
man.
Wow. Has he let me
Now we're
down?
here. But I
Yeah.
do think Brock Bowers comes back. I mean, this guy was a phenom, bro, out of the rookie season. And you just can't, you don't ignore those kind of things. I think Geno bounces back, just not the way that you would want him to. And the Jaguars guys, I mean, you start the starters, you start ETN, you start BTJ, and you hope that Trevor Lawrence gets it all together with Cohen.
Nah, I'm a BTJ hater now. He's ass. Bench him. Parker Washington up.
So
No.
I do have a question though. If Geno goes out here and he throws for another 120 yards and 2 picks, like right off the bat, do you just roll with Kenny Pickett rest of the season? I mean,
Is that their backup?
why not? What?
He's
Yeah,
a
it's Kenny Pickett right now.
It's not
I think
AOC?
O'Connell was like, I think he's like hurt for the season. I remember seeing that like early on. I think he got hurt either at the end of last season or like training camp or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it's Pickett. So I mean, what do you have to lose? You go 2-6 and Geno's just looking terrible. Throw Kenny Pickett and see what he's gonna do. He was a first round pick at some point, right?
You just paid Geno so much money, so it's like, well, might as well just.
I do think Pickett is better than him, though. I mean, Pickett almost won that starting job in the Cleveland. Didn't he get hurt, or did he just lose?
No, he lost it entirely.
So all three of them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they traded him, bro.
They didn't give him a chance, bro. They didn't give him a chance.
You know what? Maybe I'm wrong here, but Geno's dog.
I mean, if Joe Flacco won that, I mean, Joe Flacco's good, but Joe Flacco.
I mean, think about it also, right? Like Geno was someone who was a first round pick that everyone like just gave up on early in his career, and then 8 years later, he just turned it up with the Seahawks. Maybe that's Kenny Pickett. Maybe he sees Brock Bowers out there with Jacoby Myers and Ashton Genty and just fucking turns it on.
Yeah.
I think Myers gets traded. I've seen his name a lot.
I don't think
Bro,
so.
he hates being there.
I think he'll
So
get traded because they just traded for Tyler Lockett or signed him.
They just signed him, but I mean,
Tyler Lockett's
That's Pete Carroll, though.
Tyler Lockett's
That's
a
Pete Carroll.
demon.
that's just Pete Carroll. That's Pete Carroll Geno like connection. Maybe that's what they need, bro. They needed the GOAT Tyler Lockett to come through, get his 10-yard drops.
Move
No
the
yak.
chains, move the
Not a-
chains, get the run
Not
game.
a single rack yard to his name. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need. Might be the be on the lookout. If Geno has a good game, think Tyler
I'm
Lockett.
starting the Jaguars defense. Not this week.
Demon home.
I think that's about it for this one. On to the 5-3 Chiefs at the 5-2 Bills. Chiefs started off looking boopy, but now they've really got Patrick Mahomes back to his MVP form. Josh Allen hasn't been looking too good, not looking like the MVP that he fraudulently won last year. Kansas City is a 2.5-point favorite at the Bills, 52.5-point over/under. I actually like the under on this one. I think it's going to be a scrappy game. I think both of the defenses are going to plan for the other quarterback, and I think the Chiefs take it. I think Mahomes he's just that guy, honestly. Unfortunately, Mahomes is back. And then fire up everyone. It's both of these are just really talented offenses, except Keon Coleman. Steve Smith said he's not a dog. He's not a dog.
He's not a
So,
dog. He's not a dog.
Is what it is, man.
You can't teach your dog to bark.
Yep.
Couldn't teach a
That's
dog
what it
to
is,
bark. He ain't got it, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that the Chiefs are good, and they shouldn't be. So it's really just Patrick Mahomes like playing his mind. He's playing out of his mind. He's getting production out of old ass Travis Kelce. He's really working with his fast, quick receivers. It's just built around him, and he's making it work. Their running back room is horrible, and they're still winning games. So I think the Chiefs are going to win this one. And I'd be happy to start everybody up. It's not like it's going to be a defensive slog. So fire everybody up, except for Keon Coleman. Coach Keir.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see if I remember this right. This is their 10th matchup. Mahomes and Josh Allen. Josh Allen is 4-0 in the regular season against Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry, 4-1. 4-1 against Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes is 4-0 against Josh Allen in the playoffs. I kind of see the opposite happening this season, honestly. I kind of feel like, in the regular season, I think Chiefs going to take this one. I think when it comes to the playoffs, I think the Bills might be ready. So that's what I'm going to kind of just take right here. I'm going to take the Chiefs winning this one. It should be a fun game. I think the over has gone over half of the time. So it really is just up in the air when it comes to the over on this game. But I do think the Chiefs take this one, and I do think they take it pretty nicely. I think they cover that 2.5. They might even take a 6.5. Honestly, there's like a betting rule where if you take 2.5, you might as well just take 6.5. It's like basically the same thing. So yeah, that's how I feel about there. But you start your guys, not Keon Coleman.
I can't call.
Yeah, I agree. I got the Chiefs taking it. I think it's gonna be closer than Arnold's saying. I mean, 2.5 is already pretty close. I think I like that line, but I think I'm taking the over. I'm taking the over on this game. I know the Chiefs defense has been pretty solid, but they're not that great. Like, they're just good. Bills defense, neither one of those. They're not good, and the Chiefs alone are gonna put up 30 points, 40 points, I think. And
I see it.
Bills,
40. Damn.
The Bills' offense is good enough to keep up with the Chiefs. We all know that. We've seen it the last 8 years. I don't know how long. I don't know. I made that up. 5 years. I have no idea. But they're there, and I think I don't know. The run game's working. James Cook just had a really, really good game last week. They didn't have to air it out. They put 40. It was on the Panthers, so that's not saying a lot. But I don't know. I just really like the Bills. I think the Chiefs will win it. I think they're gonna get this over. I'm starting Rice, starting Kelsey. Do you start? You have to start Worthy, right? In a matchup like this, you have to.
Yeah, it's a couple bye weeks. I'd say you'd start him.
Yeah, I think so. With the over under like this, yeah.
Yeah, I'd start him. I'm not
If you're
starting him.
If you're starting Shakir and all of them, I mean, I think we'd have to.
Kincaid start X.
Who? Kincaid? Yeah, if he's healthy fully. He's the lead tight end in that 4 tight end room. Kincaid would be a start, but if he's healthy, I mean, I don't know how much is it.
But they have one wide receiver room. Let's be honest.
I guess two things to see also though is Pacheco's going to be out, so Kareem Hunt's looking to get a bulk of the carries. But I think they're also going to get Brashard Smith kind of involved, just in the passing game. Like those third and long situations. So
Patrick's still going to end with the most
rushing yards. Yeah. That's a good bet to take.
Oh, speaking of bets, we do have a honey pot pick.
We do.
For Patrick Mahomes. Arnold's got a big pick for you right
now. I mean, I guess I'll go over on this game because I think Patrick Mahomes is going to throw for more than 2.5 passing touchdowns. It's going to be awesome.
Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm. Not 1, not 2, 3.
Banger.
Even at the goal line, Kareem Hunt is poised to catch a fucking ball.
It is kind of crazy how Rashi might end up as a top 10 wide receiver after missing 6 games this season, bro.
Yeah, that guy's so
he's averaging like 17 points per game. What was it?
I think it's more than that. No, it's like 20 something. It's like 26 or something like that.
It's 17 points per game if you're counting the ones from last season as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw a stat that he's leading over Puka this season for like points per game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's only been 2 games, but even if you put that 17 from 3 from last season, he's top 3, I believe.
Yeah,
that guy is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I want him. Onto the night game, we got the 5-2 Seahawks at the 3-5 Commanders. Seattle 2.5-point favorites, 47.5 over under. I believe that Jaden Daniels is still going to be out. Nope, it's still up in the air. Still up in the air between Daniels and Marcus Mariota. Oh, he's in?
Yeah, he's in. Yeah.
Well, that's a downgrade for everyone because Mariota seems to honestly be the better quarterback this season. Like, I'm not even like
in terms of throwing the ball, I think.
Not even hating, bro. Yeah. I mean, Jaden
the
Daniels
numbers are
more.
Marcus Mariota. The numbers are better.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Can't deny the stats. But I guess if you want to, you can start JSN. And honestly, if you're in a
Possible
pinch,
start.
I don't hate Cooper Cup here, bro. This Commanders defense is very bad, honestly. So if you want to start Cooper Cup, you can.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker, poised to have a big game on the Commander side.
Hey, he's supposed to have a big game
Debo.
every week.
Yeah. I think Seahawks handle them. I think Seahawks win by a touchdown, and they probably hit the over.
Yeah. If in our league, Cooper Cup is available on the waivers, but I don't want to start 2 Seahawks receivers, so I won't be picking him up. But he is there for whatever reason. That is a good choice this week. Yeah, Seahawks are gonna manhandle the Commanders. I just feel like they don't really have much of an identity this year, like they did last year. And then also all their guys keep getting hurt. Terry is hurt again, bro. What is wrong with that guy? Is it the same?
Bro, that's
hamstring
been
injury that
his
just
career though, bro.
Yeah, Scary Terry is looking pretty nice right now. He's looking very friendly. Not scary at all. This line is way too close. Yeah, that spread is very I think they're easily gonna cover that spread for sure. And you know what? I'll win you guys some money because I got a honey pot pick for this game. I got JSN, wide receiver number 1, over 8.5 receptions. Go ahead and take the money out the bank. Take your life savings out and put that money on JSN because he's gonna hit that shit
Banga.
right now. Do it right now.
Do it on him. Sebs, what are you gonna say about this? I'm denying the claim that Marcus Mariota is better than Jaden Daniels, and I'm doing stats right now. So Sebs, go ahead and do what you got to do, and I'll come back right now.
I don't agree with that at all, man. That's about it. I mean, Mariota, did he win a game while Jaden was out?
He did. The Cardinals.
Oh, Kyler's just as bad as Mariota, bro. And I think Mariota played that game, or Kyler played that game.
He did.
No, I mean, Commanders, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this team. Terry not playing. Let's be honest.
Debo mid.
Bill's on his name.
Bill's not the truth. Bill's not the truth.
His full legal name. He is not him.
Deploy cross merit. Not
you're
They
right,
really
Bill, bro.
said, oh, this undrafted. I don't even feel undrafted. This guy in preseason was really
Seventh
good.
round.
Like a 7th round, yeah.
Against fucking third stringers. Like, what the fuck, bro? He's ass.
Bro, they were talking about him like King Von before the season started. Like, he'll go do it himself.
Craziest
Hey, word, bro.
bro. Like, holy fuck. I don't like this offense, man. Debo, I really like Debo though, for fantasy purposes, just because they can use him in so many ways. I really want to trade for Debo.
Are they though? Are they using him?
Well, they
Is
did
it crazy to
great.
say that the Commanders need Eckler back, bro? Like, he's low-key a good pass blocking back and like just had more, he could run and catch.
I think that was.
Bro. He does it all. I think he's over 30. Bro. No, right?
Who?
Did he take 30? Oh no,
Who's that?
when Dow took 30 from Eckler and the Chargers.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, but you go down
Damn,
with the
bro,
career
Torsion
injury,
there
you
is
take his
like-
number. His number.
Rip that shit.
That's demon time, bro.
Yeah.
No, but
Wait,
yeah,
we
got
already
stats?
talked about the demon for this game, right?
Yeah. You got stats on him or no, bro?
I
Fake
do.
news?
No. Look. Right now, points per game. Where is he at? He is number 11 on the season with 19.4 points per game. Let's not discount the fact that he only plays 69% of the snap shares against the Cowboys. When he left early, he was on pace for about 22 to 23 points, which would have put him at an average of about 20, which puts him at quarterback. What dare I say it? 6'7". So I'm just saying Jaden Daniels is better. You guys want to know what?
Maybe fantasy wise, but not for the team to win.
that actually says a lot about fantasy quarterbacks this year. That a 1 point differential is between like 5-6 spots. Like,
Yeah, quarterbacks are booty this year, bro. Maybe it's just defenses in the league
Not
are
Lamar.
really good right now.
yeah, like if you
Marcus Mariota?
He's Lamar stat padded against the worst team in the league, bro.
Mariota's 1-3, my guy.
game.
He's 1-3, bro.
So what is Jaden Daniels? 2-4? Congrats.
He's better, bro.
Yeah,
Or not better than Drake May, apparently.
Damn.
Nobody's better than Drake.
Don't
May,
bring
bro.
him into this, man.
Your RB1
And
is
then
a fucking
wait. That's enough about the Commanders, bro. Who cares? Why are we talking? Why are we so riled up about that booty ass team? Time to go to a real game. Monday night, 2-5
I'm gonna
Cardinals at the 3-4-1 Cowboys. We got Jacoby Brissett going in there. Probably going to put up 24 fantasy points. Dallas is a 2.5-point favorite at home, 53.5-point over under. And it's you never know with this Cowboys defense, man. Like against Commanders, perfect example.
You never know.
Just went crazy, and they got a pick. They got like a pick six, a fumble recovery, like 3 sacks. And then the next week
It's
they
more of a
allowed.
testament to how bad the team is. Not really.
I mean, yeah, it could be, man.
Good defense.
So you fire up the Cardinals, you fire up Bam Knight, you fire up Marvin Harrison. Trey McBride might actually like pass whatever the tight end record is. Like Gronk probably like 45 piece. He might put up like 65 this week. I think they have him at like 18 points projection or something. Cowboy side,
insane.
obviously you start CD, Pickens, Javonte, Ferguson, and I guess just one side note: if CD was healthy all season, I think the Cowboys would have 2 top 5 wide receivers, a top 5 running back, and a top 5 tight end.
Pickens
That's
is not top 5.
ridiculous.
Yeah, no, Pickens would not be top 5. I don't think Ferg would be top 5 either.
How? Every game that he's played with CD, he scored 14 plus.
Is that top 5?
Top 5.
Okay, he probably scores more than that still.
No, Pickens is only really good because
That's his
CD was
floor.
out.
That's his floor with CD. That's his
And
floor with
same
CD.
with Ferg. Ferguson was also really good because CD was out. Look what Ferg did
Yeah.
last week.
Last week got a
That's not true.
donut.
He was
bro.
tied in. He was tied in one since the start of the season with CD.
Donut.
So now what?
Freaky donut.
I don't think they'd all be top
Freaky
5.
donut.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you guys.
Jacoby
don't know.
Brissett. Jacoby Brissett time.
Donut, bro.
Who?
My tight end one's not giving me a donut. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Jacoby Brissett's
You don't
gonna
have a
roll
tight end one,
the
bro.
freaking boys. He's gonna roll the boys. He's gonna roll them.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Marvin Harrison Jr., time for him to start running his rookie year only fade routes and eating. He just might have 3 touchdowns. Trey McBride is gonna slice up that middle of the defense. It doesn't matter who's running the ball, bro. Bam Knight's gonna have 100 yards. Yeah, fire up everybody. As always, anytime anyone plays the Cowboys, fire up everybody. Fire up the wide receiver 3. Fire up whoever you want. I'm starting Jacoby Brissett over Bo Nix this week.
We know what this Cowboys defense is. Let's be honest. They're gonna give up points, and that's what it's gonna be.
Swiss cheese.
It doesn't matter who you. It does matter, but the Cardinals' offense, they have a lot of talent on that side, and as long as they were able to put it together, it should make this game pretty fun. I think the Cowboys are better, obviously. So you see the Cowboys winning this one. I think they do go over it. I take the Cowboys spread on this one, and you start your playmakers. Bam Knight, Marv.
Start your
Brissett.
playmakers and started with the Bam Knight.
Tell me he's not a playmaker, bro. Tell me he's not a playmaker.
See what you want about him, bro, but he is a
Goal
playmaker.
line merchant, bro. He's not a playmaker.
He be playmaking, brother. He be making plays.
Coach already said they're all gonna play, bro. All 3 of those guys.
I love it. I love Bam Knight. Hopefully he goes crazy. I hope he has 5 touchdowns in this one. It's very much it's in the realm of possibilities. And then of course start your Cowboys. Taking over, like I said, taking the Cowboys money line and their spread and everything, spread it open, Cowboys.
Start Jerry Jones.
And X perchance. Did you make your honey pot pick?
I did.
I
Mine
think
was
it's- I think
JSN.
it's
There's
Seb's.
another one coming up though. Seb's
make-
is waiting. He's
So we're on
waiting.
the last one, yeah?
Mhm.
Let's
This
talk
is the last
about-
one.
What is it, Sebs?
We're talking about playmakers, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No Bam
Yeah.
Knights. We're not talking about no Bam Knights, bro. We're talking about
Bam day.
money. Make that up, Big Brian. That's what we're talking about.
Trade money, bro.
Money McBride.
This man,
Wow.
I
He
don't
dropping
know.
an album.
I
Yeah.
don't know how his DN is just 1 tud. That shit should be 3 tuds because he's smacking that. Jacoby Brissett is the best quarterback to ever put an Arizona Cardinals jersey on.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
God damn.
Yeah, fuck Kurt Warner.
dog water Dallas Cowboys to air it out on, and your running back is Bam Knight, yeah, you're not running the ball. Sorry, you're not running the ball. I really I think the Cardinals take this game, actually. I really believe that.
Tripping.
I do too.
The Dallas Cowboys, I mean, the Cowboys have the offense to just keep up with anybody, but their defense is allowing everybody to keep up with their ass, bro. Like, holy shit. And Jacoby Brissett has looked pretty
Oh
good.
my God,
Yeah,
Arch
that
threw
looks
that
good.
shit to the stands.
That looks good. That looks good.
Yeah, this game, I'm starting McBride, throwing
Any
Bam Knight.
money?
Throwing Bam Knight
Sorry, money.
really need to. I wouldn't.
Trey money.
If you really need a playmaker, bro, you must start.
And I think this is a game for Mark, man. I mean, he already had his breakout game earlier this year, did he? Like a 25, 26 point game, I think he did.
I don't know if it was 825.
Oh, I guess Kyer Elam just died then.
I just remember he was a bill at one point. I
Who?
They
think.
might have, if he did, bro, they might have a better DB right now.
Yeah, I'm starting
Probably
Mark,
so,
starting
bro.
McBride, Bam.
Bannon
think-
Carr died?
I think
Travis,
Jacoby.
Diggs is still out, right?
Yeah. He's on IR.
Wait, someone start picking Brissett in our league?
I sure did.
Oh my god.
Sure did.
No, X
I sure
during the
did.
show he
I
took
said
Alec
I'm starting
Pierce.
him over-
Bro.
I did. I also
During
took
the-
Alec
Alec
Pierce.
No phones are recording, bro.
I did take Alec Pierce.
As soon as we started talking about Alec Pierce, he picked him
Took
up.
his ass. I took his ass up. You should see the transaction list, bro. It was like I dropped Parker Washington because I needed to pick up.
Whoa.
I needed to pick up Jacoby Brissett. I had to drop Brenton Strange so I could pick up Alec Pierce. It was, yeah.
My God, another one.
He was making moves.
It's actually a really good Monday night football game to end on, I think, for the week.
Yeah.
I think so,
Bro, I
too.
think
That was
Texas
it,
just
right?
got the Hail Mary.
I think
That'd be
it's
one of the best.
Oh, no. That's a pick.
Last game of the day.
That is, I don't think there's a
Last game of the
doubleheader.
slate. Thank God, I
Yep.
hate that double.
Last
header.
game. All right, so we get to just watch
Boom.
Cowboys put belt to ass. Everybody, listen up. If you want to make some money, you're gonna bet Trey McBride touch.
Money.
You're gonna
Trey
bet
money.
JSN over 8.5 receptions.
Trey money.
You're gonna bet QJ over 49.5 receiving
Money.
yards, and you're gonna bet Mahomes over 2.5 touchdowns.
My goats.
Put it in your lineup.
Take your
and-
life savings out.
Just relax. Just put it all. The kids
It's
need
no
to eat,
sweat. It's
or
no
they're
sweat.
gonna
It's no
eat times
sweat.
10
It's
It's
after
literally
that
free
shit.
money. It's literally free money,
No
bro.
sweat. It's no sweat.
So
There's no sweat.
before we leave, guys, it's November 1st. Just remember, very important month-long tradition starts today.
Triple N.
Triple N.
Triple N.
And we will be watching. We'll be watching us make money. You gotta just listen to what we said, and that's all we have. Make an edit. Make an edit for me.
V's up.